We've now rolled out an update for GWAS Peak search, which allows your SNPs to actually end up inside of the network feed. What that means is now you have to fill in a study description for it to make sense. So let me show you what that looks like. What I'm going to do is import some SNPs. I've got this GWAS Peak file here. I'm going to upload it. Just going to make sure all the headings are mapping to netminer. If you have in your file your p-values in log10 format, then just select here. Otherwise, if they're normal p-value format, just keep it as default. I'm going to import the data, and I can see now here all of my significant SNPs, as well which are 10 of the 1,406 inside of the file, which means that from those SNPs there are 11 genes which are significant. You can change your p-value threshold. By default, we just set it to 1 for any correction. And I can change the window upstream and downstream of each SNP, which will need to encapsulate the entirety of the gene in order to show up. Now, I know that this is a firmness study, so I'll do that. And then I'm going to type in here firm star to catch everything firm and more. Here are my results. I got 9 genes. I'm actually going to just first create a network just at the top one. Here we are. You can see now we've got the firmness SNP actually as a phenotype inside of the knowledge graph. And this is something that's not coming from the netminer large graph. This is something that is only in here because we had put it in as part of the GWAS Peak search. Similarly, here's that SNP, which is actually the significant SNP attached to our gene of interest. Of course, you can do this with more genes. So now I'll select the rest of the genes and I'll create a network. Now we're generating quite a bit larger graph, and you can see that firmness is almost becoming a central node now. We've got all these different C genes, you can tell by the double blue borders, and we've got all these different SNPs. Some of them are actually SNPs which are significant off of more than one gene. Other ones, like here, are just a single gene, and then all related to firmness. If you want to see the p-values, you can also click on the edges, and that'll tell you the p-value as well as inside of the info box.